Good afternoon and welcome to our Wednesday, December 8th Advent service. We are going to begin by lighting our candles. The first is to remind us of hope, and the second candle is to remind us of peace. And then we will begin with Prepare the Way of the Lord. You will find that chant on the back page of the order of service.
Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord, and all people will see the salvation of our God. Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord, and all people will see the salvation of our God. Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord, and all people will see the salvation of our God.
I would invite you to please join me in the reading of our psalm responsively. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. O my God, in you I trust. Do not let me be put to shame. Do not let my enemies exalt over me. Do not let those who wait for you be put to shame. Let them be ashamed who are wantonly treacherous. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. Be mindful of your mercy, O Lord, and of your steadfast love, for they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord. Therefore he instructs sinners in his way. He leads the humble in what is right and teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are steadfast love and faithfulness for those who keep his covenant and his decrees. I'd now like to invite Reverend Margaret Mahaney forward, who's going to offer our Isaiah reading. Then we're going to take a brief pause for meditative thought and prayer, and then Keith will lead us in the 3 hymns we'll be singing.
Have you not known? Have you not heard? Has it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth, and its inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretch out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them like a tent to live in, who brings princes to naught and makes the rulers of the earth as nothing. To whom then will you compare me? Or who is my equal? Says the Holy One. Lift up your eyes on high and see. Who created these? Who brings out their host and numbers them, calling them all by name? Because he is great in strength, mighty in power, not one is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel. My way is hidden from the Lord, and my right is disregarded by my God. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of all the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint and strengthens the powerless. Even youths will faint and be weary, and the young will fall exhausted. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
The silent world is pleading. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds call and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold and myrrh, come rich and poor to him. The King of Kings, salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds call and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. to us a Savior, when half spent was the night. You may be seated. Let us now begin our time of prayers of intercession, and there will be an opportunity for silent and private and personal prayers in the midst of our prayers of intercession. O God, we seek you in the most unlikely places, as a child in a stable and in an empty tomb. Hear these prayers which come from the unlikely corners of our lives and hearts. Let us have hope that darkness and death do not have the final say. God, be with us. Let us prepare for the miraculous birth of the Word in our hearts. God, be with us. Let us live into the joy of this life and the promises of God's return. God, be with us. Let us love God and our neighbors with all of our hearts, minds, and spirits. God, be with us. Give us ears to hear, O God, and eyes to watch, that we may know your presence in our midst during this holy season of joy, as we anticipate the coming of Jesus Christ, who taught us to pray, saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. We are now going to move into our chant, Wait for the Lord, which you'll find on the back page, and our Minister of Music, Keith Robillard, will, as his heart leads him, lead us through this chant.
Wait for the Lord.
Kindly join me now in our closing prayer. God, as we continue this darkest time of the year, we see the night sky reflected in our world from a full, beautiful moon to a starless, cloudy, rainy night. Help us to remember your promise. Shine your light upon us, warming our hearts and our souls. Live among us and do what we cannot. Bring peace, counsel the nations, lift up the poor and forgotten, and bring low those who are proud. Come again, God, and change our hearts. Dear friends, let us go this day in hope that God will be born anew, not only in our world, but also in our hearts. Amen.